Hi, I'm Kelly Duvall, President and CEO of Fixer Up Home Repair Studio. Thank you for joining me today. Today's video is restoring your bathroom cabinets. So we're going to add some life back into those cabinets today. I'm going to walk you through in detail and provide you with some tips along the way. Let's get started. Here's a list of items that we'll need for this project. There are a couple of items that are optional. The first being Plus Scent. Plus Scent is a liquid that you add to the paint to reduce the odor. Then the second item is Flood. Flood is also a liquid item that's added directly to the paint to slow the drying process, which allows the paint to settle so you do not see the paint, the brush lines. I've also added an empty bowl. This is where you'll store all of your hardware when you remove it for the painting process. The first step is to remove the cabinet doors and drawers from the cabinet base. You can use your screwdriver or you can use your drill, whichever is easiest. Step 2 is to add painter's tape to any surface you do not want to get paint on. Step 3 is to prepare your work area. This is the area in which we will be painting and sanding, so you want to make sure your floor is covered to avoid any drops of paint on the floor. You can choose to purchase your drop cloth in canvas or plastic, or if you have newspapers laying around, you can use those as well to protect your floor. I've chosen to use my sawhorses and 3 boards that will allow me to lay my doors on top to work. Step 4 is to remove the hinges. Once you've removed the hinges, you'll see mine are looking pretty worn, and I'm going to replace them with new. I will demonstrate this in a separate video. Step 5 is to sand your doors and drawers. And as you look at this door, you can see that there's a lot of rough edges. So we're going to need to take our sandpaper and we will move in the direction of the grain of the wood. So in this case, from left to right. Because we're working with a very smooth surface, we want to use a finer sandpaper. When we finish sanding, the surface should be nice and smooth, and we'll just dust it off with a rag. You're now ready to paint. Make sure that you paint both sides thoroughly and do a second coat as needed. You can use a brush or roller to apply the paint. Last, don't forget to go back and paint your cabinet base. The next step is to reinstall the hinges and other hardware. If you're using the same hardware, the holes will align just as they did when you took them off. You can use your screwdriver or a drill to reinstall. Notice the silver part of the drill closest to the door. I'm pumping with my finger the on-off button, and that gives me more control over the direction that the screw enters the board. Make sure to watch your hands so that they do not get in the way of the drill. The next step is to reattach the doors to the base of the cabinet using the holes that were there from before. You can use your screwdriver or you can use a drill, whichever is most comfortable. Line up the holes and enter the screw and screw it down.
Now it's time to step back and look at your finished product.
Congratulations. You did it. Your cabinets are gorgeous, and you did it all yourself. I hope you found my process to be easy to follow, and that you had fun in the process. I know I did. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you real soon.